So if you struggle to scale your Facebook ads, today you will learn how Lululemon solves that exact problem. You'll discover the tactics that they use to make their Facebook ads work consistently so that you can apply these things to your business and scale much more effectively. And the first thing that we're going to cover is how they're acquiring the new customers for their business through the meta ads. So these are some of the static ads as an example to show you their best practices and how they're targeting their new customers on meta platforms. So one of the best ways to target your audience is actually by calling them out with your ad. And in this example, you can see by the image when we have this girl that is stretching and she's wearing the training outfit. When the person that is also in that lifestyle see this image, they will know that this is something that's relatable to them. So the Facebook algorithm distributes your ad among the different audiences, and the one that sticks with your ad, the Facebook algorithm recognizes that this is the type of audience that they should serve your ad with. And by calling out your audience directly with the words and the images, you're making it easier for Facebook algorithm to recognize to whom to show your ad. And in this example, it's very clear that this ad and the product is designed for people that are in the workout lifestyle, and for that reason, they're effectively targeting the customers on the Facebook ads with their ad. Another thing that they're doing in their ad is they're using one of the most powerful rules for the marketing, which is called the rule of one. So rule of one basically says that you should target one type of audience with one message and with one call to action. And in this case, you can see by the text, it says, do everything, regret nothing, which just communicates that fearlessness emotion, and that way their message comes across way stronger than if they were saying more messages at once. When you're going for the rule of one, your marketing is going to be stronger because your message is specifically tailored for one type of audience, and therefore when they receive it, it will just come across much stronger. Then here we have another static ad. Again, you can see these girls are in that workout outfit and they're again targeting that type of persona, and as you can see, they're once again using the rule of one, which makes their message come across stronger and evokes the emotion that's needed to make their customers check out their website. So we have one client in the apparel niche, and by just optimizing the targeting of their ads and how they're communicating the message that they want to do, it has significantly increased their returns and also the conversion rate, because you get to target the right audience that lands on your Shopify store, and therefore you're maximizing your whole funnel so that you can scale your Facebook ads much more easily. And by the way, if you struggle with Facebook ads, you can reach out to me in the link in the description and I'll give you advice on what you can do for your specific case to fix that problem and scale much more effectively. So it's very important to understand that when you want to target your audience on Facebook ads, you want to craft your ads so that it calls them out, it hooks them into it, and therefore you will help the Facebook algorithm optimize to whom to show your ad. Then here we can see they're using the catalog ads for the prospecting. This is very powerful for apparel niche because you have a lot of products and the catalog ads can work very well for the prospecting, and you should definitely try it out. Then here we have the middle of the funnel, people that have already engaged with their ads and their website. As you can see, these ads just look very simple. We have the model. You should always use images of models wearing your apparel, and therefore they're getting these people back into the funnel and ultimately makes them place the order. But once you have targeted your audience on Facebook ads and make them engage with your ad, after they have clicked on your ad, you want to make them engage with your store so that they proceed with placing the order. And this is one of the most common mistakes that I see e-commerce owners make. They are not pairing very well the landing page with the ad that they're pushing, and therefore people, when they land on their product page, they just bounce off from it and go back to the social media. So first of all, I wanted to show you how this successful brand is optimizing their landing page based on the device type. So if people are browsing on the mobile versus on the desktop, on the left side we have the mobile device, and as you can see, in comparison to the desktop has two images while the mobile device only has one. The reason being is that for the mobile device you have way less real estate than on the desktop, so therefore you need to optimize the mobile device experience according to that. If they have had two images here on the mobile device, then the images of the products would be just way too below, which would just cause the confusion for their customers because they don't see the products and they would just bounce off from the landing page. And for most of the brands, the mobile device is going to be far more important than the desktop. So you need to make sure that you're optimizing that first part above default so that your visitors can engage with your website. So after that, let's break down how the landing page, and in this case it's the collection page, looks so that their customers start engaging with the page and proceed on the next step. So one of the most important things when it comes to your landing page is that you need to have relevant images and products according to the ad. Because when you think about it, people have seen your ad on the Facebook platform, something piqued their interest and they want to explore more about that. And when they click on that static image but land on your Shopify store and they don't see something that they were interested in, they will simply bounce off from your landing page and go back to the social media because their expectations are not met. So that's why in your landing page, first of all, you need to match their expectations according to the ad. So in this example, we have the relevant image, which is very relevant to this ad. As you can see, it's also the same model that they have presented in their static ads, which just increases the relevancy so that people know that they're in the right place after clicking on the ad. Right after that, we have relevant products because you have targeted people that are in the workout lifestyle. So now you want to present them with these products that are designed for the workouts. And in this example, we have the relevant products and we also have the relevant colors as well. You can see they have had this type of pastel colors here and now they're again presenting these colors here because that's the new collection that they're pushing, so we want to show them these products, right? Then we have another thing, we have color swatches here. Color swatches are helping their customers explore more colors right from the collections page, and it will also pique their curiosity to go into the product page and explore more of these colors, which will just bring them onto the next step, which is the product page where they want to make them convert. Then we have these labels such as trending and stuff, and this is just helping the customer decide easier which variant to look at. When you have stuff like trending, like bestsellers or new arrivals, that gives that kind of flavor to your landing page and helps your customer more easily decide what products to look at. Then the rest of the landing page, you can see they are showing other products that are relatable to the collection and to the ad that they're pushing on their Facebook ads. But once you're on the landing page, if you want to maximize the dollar that you are spending on your Facebook ads, there will be a certain type of people that will just leave here and not proceed with the next step. If you just let them leave like that and forget about you, you have wasted your dollars on your Facebook ads and therefore you will find it way harder to scale. And for that reason, what they're doing as well is that they're pushing this pop-up right when they land on this landing page. This pop-up will essentially acquire the emails of these visitors. So if they leave the landing page, they will still send them emails so that they can get them back onto their website with the offer and make them convert. And also, if they don't leave the landing page, they will have the offer, and if they like the offer, they will proceed with placing the order and they will increase their conversion rate because more people buy from you. This is why the welcome email series is extremely important, because first of all, it will increase your conversion rate and it will convert those people that are just on the fence to buy. So this is a very good example of how a well-optimized pop-up looks like. First of all, we have a very big headline which states the benefit. It's 15% off. This is the first thing that your visitors see, and it is the thing that's beneficial to them. It's the thing that they really care about, how they can save when they're buying from you. Then they have a single field. You don't want to ask too many questions because that brings just the friction. People don't want to enter too many informations, and if they have to type something, make sure that you're asking them to type as less as possible. And then they have this button which says email me 15% off, which is benefit oriented. A lot of the stores have here things like continue, proceed on the next step and stuff like that. But if you give them something punchy like this, like email me 15%, it will be more enticing because they know that once they click on the button, they will get that 15% off and they will save on their next purchase. So after you have entered the email and click on that button, you get this pop-up which just confirms that you have successfully submitted your email, and it instructs you that you should check your email for the discount link. It's very important to instruct your visitors. You should think of them like they are 5 years old, because if you don't tell them what to do, they will not do it or they will not understand it. You want to make your messages very clear and instruct them what they should do. So now we will cover how the welcome email look like. Then we will cover the product page. It's very important to understand how you should structure your welcome email flow. So first of all, we have the subject line here. Very simple, straight up. We are telling the benefit 15% off. That's why they have subscribed and that's what they expect from your email. So we have it in the subject line, and we have the welcome message that just welcomes them to your brand. After that, we have the image of people that are related to that brand. And of course, we want to have images of people that are bringing that positive emotion, because if you make your visitor feel positive and happy, you are increasing the chance of them buying from you. Then we have the names of these people and what are their professions, so that once again, we can tell that these people that they see on the image, they are relatable to them and therefore they're increasing how much they like you as a brand. Then we have the discount code. Once again, that's what they expect. So we want to have a big headline that is showing that. After that, we have the call to action button here, which just leads them to the website so that they can proceed on to the next step. And something that is very important here, we have the urgency when this offer will expire. And this is especially important because if you don't tell your customers until when they can act, they will just think that they can act indefinitely. And for that reason, they will postpone their action, and in the end, they will not purchase from you. So these are some of the other campaigns that you can see. I just wanted to show you how simple their campaigns look like. We have always a big hero image here. We have the headline. We have the call to action always above default, which makes it easier for them to see it and click on it. And we have other products, so especially if you're an apparel brand, you shouldn't really complicate this. You should keep it simple and straight to the point. Now let's get back to the store flow where they have found the product that they liked on the collection page. They want to learn more about it and potentially convert. This is where your product page comes to the place, and this is why the product page is one of the most important pages of your Shopify store. So in this example, when you're selling the apparel, what you should really double down are the images of your products with the models. They have the color swatches once again, which just helps them more easily navigate between the colors and learn what colors they can choose. And also when you have this type of colors, it just makes your website look way more professional rather than having these rectangles and drop downs. It just looks like a beginner store, but when you have these color swatches, it just brings that easiness of use, and it also helps them explore your variants much more easily. Then they have the size guide. You always want to have the size guide when you're selling the apparel, because if your customers don't know what's the right size from them, they will just leave your product page. They will feel like they have chosen the wrong size, and those that have chosen the wrong size will just return the product back to you because they're not a happy customer. So after that, what I also wanted to show you here is below their add to bag button, how they have the CTA anchor, which is reducing the perceived price. So this is very important thing. They have this message that says 4 payments of $19 with Afterpay or Klarna, and it helps them increase the conversion rate because it's just way less painful to buy in more installments rather than paying it all at once. Another thing that more and more apparel brands are doing is that they have this message just below the model, and in this example we have this message which says what's the height of this model and what size is she wearing. This is very important because it helps your visitors see what's the fit of this apparel so that they know if they should order a larger or a smaller size or just the exact one that they're usually wearing. Now when you scroll below the fold, we have this section which is just the benefits section. So you can see how they have the images, the headline and the text, and notice how the text is very short and easy to read because you don't want to have the block of text as your visitors don't want to read long text. It's boring and it adds the friction when it comes to the purchasing flow. So now after the customer has decided to buy this product because they like it, they have found their color, they have found their size, the next step is them adding this product to the cart, and lots of e-commerce stores that I audit see that they don't use this part to optimize their revenue by offering their visitors more products that they could buy. Because at this point, your customers are showing the intent to buy from you. And if you don't use that intent to show more products, people will not see other products. And therefore, you're not maximizing on how much you can profit from your store and from your ads. So this example, after you have added this product to the cart, this is how the confirmation pop-up look like. And the first thing that I wanted to cover here is how they have this message at the top, which says nice pick. This is a positive reinformation for the action, and it makes your customers feel good about the action that they have taken. In this example, added to the cart, and therefore you are increasing the conversion rate because you're literally tapping them on their backs that they're doing the right stuff and they should continue with doing so. The next thing that I wanted to cover here is how very clear it is what are the products that are in the cart, which are these here, versus the products that they can additionally add to the cart. This is very important because you want to make your customers understand what are the things that they have added to the cart. Otherwise, they will just feel like they have added something additionally by the accident, and therefore they will just leave your product page because they don't want to get charged more than they want to be. Then we have these cross sells here with the message goes well with, and then we have other products that they can pair this initial product with, and therefore complete the look, and you get to increase how much your visitors spend with you and your returns on the Facebook ads. So now after you have clicked on the view back and checkout, this is the page that we get, and this is the cart page. So the first thing that they're using here is that they're using the scarcity, and this is the first time that we see throughout their funnel that they're using the scarcity, and it's exactly shown when their customers should pull the trigger in the cart page. So this is how their message look like. These items are going fast. check out now to make them yours. It's not a pushy message, it doesn't have the countdown, it's just a simple message that lets them customer know that they should take the action now and not postpone it if they want to get these items. And they're also incorporating the social proof in there because now they know that they're choosing something that other people are choosing, which will likely increase how much people proceed with placing the order and their conversion rate. Then here just below it we have this message which says free shipping plus free returns. This is just reinforcing their offer, which makes them pull that trigger and confirms that they will get these things for free and finally place the order. So this is how a very well optimized Facebook ads funnel look like. And when you have a well optimized Facebook ads funnel like this with the ads that are nurturing the new customers, that are retargeting the engaged customers, and you're maximizing how your customers are spending with you when they land on your store, you can scale much more effortlessly and profitably because you have your whole funnel optimized to work like a well-oiled machine. And if you have a problem with scaling your Facebook ads because you're not profitable enough and your cost per acquisition is constantly rising, you can reach out to me in the link in the description and I'll give you advice for your specific case on what you can do so that you can scale your Facebook ads much more effectively. And if you like this video, I'm sure you will like this playlist in which I break down all these successful stores and what you can learn and apply to your store in order to maximize your results.